very important chapter in mathematics, which applications are in science and commerce, and in many fields we have got determinants. Even you can see medical field we have, we are getting today, you can see ECG and other things, all higher level of determinants are used there in calculations. So, all our electronic signals first they are converted into mathematics, then they are going into again get converted into electronic signals. So, determinant is a very important topics for us who are interested in doing engineering and other research work. Okay. Determinants, we know matrices. There is a connection between determinant and matrices, but the symbols used are different. So, matrix is denoted by a square bracket, ordinary bracket, like that we are going to denote a matrix. Here, a determinant is written between two vertical lines. Two vertical lines we use for determinant, we will see later. Now, every square matrix, square of order n, see 1 cross 1 is a first order square matrix, 2 cross 2 is a second order square matrix, 3 cross 3 is a third order square matrix. Every square matrix can be associated with a number. Every square matrix is associated with a number which may be real or complex, number. So, here a square matrix is related to a number. So, that is the how the determinant comes, let us see. So, now this can be taken as a function. Function we already know. Function is f from domain to codomain. Set of domain to set of codomain. Function is defined. So, a function matrices, square matrices to a real number is the function. A square matrix, because every square matrix is associated with a real number or a complex number. Here for our syllabus only real number is dealt, complex number is not taken, but in entrance examinations they may take complex numbers also for real matrix, like you know complex numbers you would have seen in first year itself. So, complex number is there, I plus or minus. So, I is used in complex numbers, other complex numbers also you know cos theta plus I sin theta, etc. complex numbers are there, real number. Here we are going to study in this syllabus only real numbers. So, every square matrix can be associated with a real number. Now, this can be taken as a function. How we are going to take it as consider as a function? For function we have to define a domain and a codomain. So, that we will do now, that is let capital M be the set of square matrices, of order n, and capital K be the set of numbers, capital K be the set of numbers. So, I have defined the domain set and then the codomain set also we have defined. Now, I will write the function. A function f from capital M to capital K, or we can take it this as a square matrix, we can take it as small m or capital M to because matrices are determined by capital letters, number can be written by any variable. Here we are taking it as K, f from capital M to K, where M is a square matrix and square matrix where M belongs to capital M and K is a number, such that K belong to capital K, small k belong to capital K. So, this is a function. So, matrix, the determinant is defined as a function from set of square matrices to a real number. So, what is the determinant? How a determinant is written? Let us take one square matrix. If A is equal to, see square matrix we are writing it in square brackets or we can put brackets. So, you know, or we can put what are the methods of writing this square matrix? You see, this is also a matrix symbol, and here you can whether you know it or not, I don't know, but this is also matrix, double vertical line. This is also a square matrix. So, what is the determinant? A determinant of A is written as like this. This is the symbol used. Two vertical lines, inside we write A, then it is here you see for matrix we are using a capital letter. Here for determinant of square matrix A is, this is det A, determinant of A, or you can write this as det A, or also we can write this as delta. So, these are the symbols used for determinant, indicating determinants. Now, I will write delta A, that is determinant of A is equal to square. So, very sub the matrix and determinant. Determinants are different because the determinants they are related to a real number, whereas the matrices are vectors. Determinants are not vectors. Determinants have got a unique number is there. So, here F is from M to K, matrices to a real number. So, unique number you will get for this. Let us see what is the real number that we will be getting. First, let us take so this I will write the notes for this. The determinant of square matrix A, square matrix A is read as determinant of A, not modulus of A. So, this symbol is used for modulus also, but we should not read that as modulus. We should not take, this is mod, no? So, this mod we are not going to use for determinant. This is a determinant, not modulus of A. Very careful. So, this is a very important note here. So, next we will go to see the first order, the determinant of a first order, that is A is equal to square bracket A. A is equal to matrix A is same as A itself. The value of determinant is equal to A. Now, we are seeing the determinant of a first order matrix A, which is equal to A is equal to A is same as A itself. Now, let us see the second order determinant. The determinant of a second order matrix. Now, I will write a second order matrix which is A is equal to A11, A12, A21, A22. Here first in the second order determinant, what is this? Second order square matrix 2 cross 2. 2 rows. The horizontal lines are called rows and the vertical lines are called columns. So, we are going to see how to evaluate or how to get the value of this determinant of square matrix, which is A, which is equal to A11, A12, A21, A22. So, let us take this now. What is the determinant here? Determinant of A is equal to det A is equal to, you can also use delta. Delta is also taken as determinant. So, where else delta is used? Delta is used for area of a triangle. Area of a triangle also we use delta. So, here delta is used for determinant. Now, I will write the determinant A11, A12, A21, A22. Between two vertical lines, if we write, it is determinant. So, how to expand this? What is the value of this determinant? Now, I am putting this arrow mark, you see. This is called principal diagonal and this is called secondary diagonal. Now, this value of this determinant is A11 multiplied by A22, that is product of the elements in the principal diagonal minus product of the elements in the secondary diagonal, that is A12, A21, A12, A21. So, this is second order determinant. So, we have got only up to third order determinant. Let us see in the next how we are going to expand or get the value of third order determinants. Okay. Here I will do some examples here. What are the examples? Let us see. Example 1. Example 1. Let A is equal to 2, 2, 4, 0 and B is equal to 1, 1, 2, 0 square matrices. So, let me take one example like this. Let A is equal to square bracket 2, 2. So, in this are you able to see this? A is equal to 2B. A is equal to 2B. If you multiply this matrix with 2, 2 to 4, 0 you get 2 to 4, 0. Therefore, A is equal to 2B. Next, let me calculate determinant of A. What is determinant of A? 2, 2, 4, 0. How to evaluate the determinant here? 2 into 0, that is 0, minus 4 into 2, 8. So, this is minus 8. What is the determinant of B? Det B. Determinant of B, let us calculate, that is 1, 1, 2, 0. That is, you multiply the principal diagonal elements, 1 into 0 is 0, 2 into 1 is minus 2. So, this is minus 2. So, here det A is equal to minus 8. So, minus 8 we can write it as 4 into minus 2. B, 4 into det B. This also can be written as 2 square det B. So, if a matrix equation is like this, A is equal to 2B, then determinant of A is equal to 2 square into det B. What is this 2 square indicates that it is a second order determinant. So, we get 2 square. So, in general, if an equation of matrix is such that A is equal to K to B. In general, if an equation of matrix is such that A is equal to KB, then determinant of A can be taken as K to the power of n into determinant of B. Determinant of A is equal to K to the power of n into determinant of B, where what is n now? N is the order of the matrix, So, get some number k. So, kb is there. So, that k will come here, power n. Power n is nothing but what? That is order of the matrix. Here we have taken second order. So, we got n is equal to 2, k is equal to 2. K where it comes? It comes from here. So, this is the k value. K is equal to 2, 2b. So, 2 square the determinant of b. So, it is a very important this one for entrance examinations for multiple option questions. We will be having this idea, we have to use it. Now, I will go to third order determinant. Determinant of a square matrix of order 3 cross 3. So, how to expand a 3 cross 3 matrix? So, that finding the value is called expansion of the determinant. Now, this determinant how to expand? See, what we are going to do is we are going to take small second order determinants, and for that there is a multiplying factor will be there that we are going to use. So, we can expand. Now, I will write a third order determinant. Let A is equal to, I will write a third order determinant A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. So, this is the determinant. How to find the value of the determinant is we have to, this is row 1, see this is row 1, this is row 2, row 3, and this is C1, C2 and C3, column 1, column 2. So, vertical lines are called columns, horizontal lines are called rows. So, C1, C2 and C3 we are going to take. See, in many ways we can expand this determinant. First, we can along R1 we can expand, along R2 we can expand, R3 we can expand, C1 we can expand, C2, C3. So, there are 6 ways of expanding this determinant and finding the value. All the methods that we use, we will get the same result only, whether we expand it through R1 or R2, R3 or C1, C2, C3, we will get the same value. First, expansion of determinant, expansion of the determinant along the first row, that is R1, first row, that is R1. So, I will write steps now. What are steps? You should be very careful. There will be step 1, multiply the element A11 by the second order determinant, second order multiply the element -1 whole power 1 plus 1 A11 by the second order determinant, second order determinant by eliminating, obtained by eliminating first row and first column, Okay, before explaining what is this multiplication, let us take this A11. What is A11 indicates? So, element in the first row, first column. What is A12 indicates? Element in the first row, second column. What is A13 indicates? 13 means first row and third column. Here you see second row, first column, second row, second column, second row, third column, third row, first column, third row, second column, third row, third column. So, suffixes are very important in this. The suffixes are always written as, you see, A, I, J. I is the row, indicates row, and J indicates column. So, here I have taken for the first element -1 whole power 1 plus 1. How we get this 1 plus 1? This is the sum of the suffixes. Sum of the suffixes is 1 plus 1, -1 whole power 1 plus 1. Now, I will write this -1 whole power 1 plus 1 A11, the second order determinant. You see here I multiply this by the second order determinant. What is the second order determinant here? Eliminating first row, first column, first row and first column. What is the determinant, second order determinant that we get? Now, I am going to write it is A22, A23, A32, A33. So, this is the first element that we are using for R1. Like that, we have to do it for the second element and third element. Then we have to add all those results. Now, this is, what is this? -1 whole square, that is you get plus 1 into, how to get the value of the second order determinant that we have done in previously, that is A22 A33, A22 A33 minus A23 A32. So, this is the first element value. Next, step 2, how we are going to find this element is A12. Multiply the element, that is -1 whole power 1 plus 2 A12. So, suffix is 1 plus 2. So, you have to -1 whole power 1 plus 2 we have to do. Here we are going to get a minus sign. So, first plus sign we got it, and now we are going to get a minus sign, because -1 whole power odd number, -1 whole power even number is positive, minus 1 whole power odd number is negative. So, A12 by the second order determinant by the second order determinant obtained by eliminating what we have to eliminate. You see here, first row and second column. First row and second column. So, the result of this, let me write it here, minus 1 whole power, this is 3 into A12. Determinant will be eliminating first row and second column. See, this and this we have to eliminate. What we are getting? A12, A13, A32, A33. So, this is second order determinant. Now, I will write the value of this. Here you get minus sign, minus A12 into A33 minus A32. So, this is let us keep this as 1, 2. Next is step 3. We are going to do step 2 is over. Step 3. Step 3, what we have to do is we have to take the third element in the first row. What is the third element here? Multiply the element. That is minus 1 whole power 1 plus 3, A3. So, suffix, sum of the suffix you have to make it A13 by the second order determinant, by the second order determinant, by eliminating what? By eliminating first row and third column. First row and third column. First row and third column, we have to do it. Now, I will write the result for this. The multiplication here, minus 1 whole power 4 A13. The determinant is obtained by eliminating the first row and the third column, first row and the third column. So, we get A21, A22, A31, A32. So, now this is plus A13 into, let us get the value of this, A21 multiplied by A32 minus A22 into A31. So, this is let us take this 3. So, now again I will explain first element, that is you have to take the suffix, sum of the suffix minus 1 whole power, sum of the suffix, you will get the sign. For example, we get here plus sign, here minus sign, here plus sign, here minus sign, here plus, here minus, here plus, and here minus, and here again plus. So, this is the way that we have to expand the determinant. Now, adding all the results in steps 1, 2 and 3, we get delta is equal to determinant of A, so delta is determinant of A. So, what is the first one we get here? You can see first one is A11, A11, A22, A33 minus A23, A32, A23, A32 minus, next one is minus A12 into, here itself we can write A12 into A21, A33, A21, A12, this is A12, A12, that is if we eliminate it, we get here A21, A21, A23 and A31, A32. So, you have to correct it. So, first row and the second column we have to eliminate. Here we get A21, A32 and here A23 and A31. Now, write this minus A12, A21, A32 minus A23, A21 plus the last one is A13 into A21, last one is eliminating here A21, A22, A31, A32. So, A21, A31, A21, A32, correct, and minus A22, A31. So, this is the value of the determinant. How to expand? We will do some more expansion. You can watch it carefully. We will do by other rows, second row and column also I will do it. The next one, okay. We did expansion along row R1. Now, I am going to do how to expand the determinant using row R2. Now, what is the determinant of A? We are taking the third order determinant A11, A12 first row, A13, A21, A22, A33, A31, A32, sorry, A23, okay. So, A21, A22, A23, second row, third row. So, we are going to expand along row R2. So, in the previous I was writing how to do it. Now, we are going to directly, we are going to write it and we will make it simple. First, we have to take this element A21. What is the plus or minus sign for this? How will you find it? 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 is an odd number. Minus 1 whole power 3 is minus. So, first you have to take minus A21 into. So, eliminate the second column, see here the second row, first second row and first column. So, we will get only this A12, A12, A13 and then A32, A33. What is the second element? How to do it? Multiply this this is plus A22. Why I have taken plus? 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1 whole power 4 is positive. So, plus 1. So, A22, A22. Now, eliminate the second row and the second column. We will get A11, A13, A31, A33. Okay. Now, let us take the third one, that is A23. So, here minus sign we are getting. Why we are getting minus sign? 2 plus 3 is an odd number. Odd number means minus sign. Even number means plus sign. So, simply you can do it like that. Even number means plus sign, odd number, sum of the suffix you make it, add to the suffix, that is 2 plus 3, 5. 5 is an odd number. So, you can take minus A23. Okay. Now, eliminate the second row and the third column. You will get A11, A12, A31, A32. Now, we will write the answers, that is minus A21 into A12, A33 minus A13, A32 plus A22 into A11, A33 minus A13, A31 minus A23 into A11, A32 minus A12, A31. So, this is the expansion of the determinant along row R2. So, this and the first one will be exactly same, there will be no difference. Now, we have seen two rows, expansion along two rows. Now, we will see one column, how to expand it through one column. Let us take expansion along column C1, column C1. So, we are going to expand along column C1. Can you tell me how? If you are following, you should be able to do it. First element in column C1 is A11, A11, it is positive. Why it is positive? 1 plus 1 is even number. So, it is positive A11. What are the eliminations here? First row and first column, that is A22, A23, the second order determinant, write it. A32, A33. Next one, A21 you have to take column, we are expanding through column. So, minus A21, why it is a minus sign? 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 is an odd number means use minus sign. So, even number means use plus sign. So, A21. So, here second row and first column we have to eliminate. We will get A12, A13, A32, A33 plus A31. So, here it is even number, 3 plus 1 is even number. So, we take plus sign. So, eliminate third row and first column, we will get A12, A13, A32, A33, A32. So, we will not get all the places A32, A33, we will not get. Let us try, let us take this. Here A23, A32, here A21. So, A12, A13, 2 and first this one. So, A32, A33. Now, third one here, this one and this. So, A22, A33, A22, A23. So, this is the final result. Now, A1 into multiply these two elements A22 A33 minus A23 A32 minus A21 into A12 A33 minus A13 A32, then last plus A31 into multiply these two A12 A23 minus A13 A22 A22. Okay. So, these results, this and this, all these things will be same. Now, how will you write this? You see, I will write once only A22 multiplied it, A11 A22 A23 minus A11 A23 A32 minus A12 A21 A33, then plus A13 A21 A32, then here plus A12 A23 A31 minus A13 A22 and A31. So, this is the final calculations. Here we see A11, A12, A23 are all numbers, we will be getting numbers. So, we will get a result here. So, this is 3 methods. See, you can expand it through R3, we have not done it, expand through R3, C2 and C3. So, there are 6 methods of expansion of the determinant. Now, we will see some example, then you will understand better how we are going to solve the problems. Example 3. Let us take some examples. Okay, first example we did. Now, the second example is this: evaluate 2, 4 minus 1, 2. So, very simple evaluation. Delta is equal to, how to do this? 2 into 2, 4. Then take minus sign. Minus 1 to 4 is minus 4. So, this is 4 plus 4, which is 8, here. Now, let us take another example. Example 3, evaluate now x plus 1, second row x minus 1 into x, evaluate. Now, how to evaluate this? Multiply, delta is equal to x into x square minus of x plus 1 into x minus 1. So, you know, a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. So, this is the value minus x square plus 1, x square minus x square cancels, the value is 1. Now, let us go to another expansion. Fourth one, we will take a third order determinant, evaluate the determinant, evaluate the determinant delta equal to 1, 2, 4, first row, minus 1, 3, 0, 4, 1, 0. So, here one important thing is, if we want easier calculations, we should take the expansion through that row or column which contains maximum number of zeros. So, whenever you get 0, 0 multiplied by anything is 0. So, maximum number of zeros which row or which column contains, we have to expand it through that, then our work will be simpler, easier. So, time saving. So, how will you, here you see we have been given one this one 2 zeros are in C3. So, expanding along C3. C3 expansion, let us take the first element here 4. What is the sign that we have to use for 4? 4 is plus sign. Why it is plus sign? You can see this is A13. A13 is 1 plus 3, 4. So, even number means plus 4 into. Now, we have to remove this one, only this remains. See, I will write it here, minus 1, 3, 4, 1, 4, 1, plus you get 0, that is minus 0 plus 0. 0 into anything, any second order determinant will be 0. So, that is the advantage of this. Now, let us take 4 into minus 1 minus 12. So, this is minus 52 is the answer. Minus 52 is the answer. Very simple. So, keep it in mind. Whenever we are expanding the determinant, finding the value of the determinant, we have to expand the determinant where we through the row or column which contains maximum number of zeros. Even 1 0 is there, advantage is there. Only 2 multiplications will be there. So, 2 zeros means it is very simple. If it is 3 0, the value of the determinant itself is 0. If 3 zeros are in any row or column, the value of the determinant automatically it becomes 0. Now, let us see some more examples. We will see one more example for evaluating a third order determinant. So, a third order determinant, how will you expand? Delta is equal to, so I have already told wherever 1 0 is there. In this case, every row or column contains 1 0. So, first we will take, we will expand it through R1, expanding along R1. So, first 0. So, 0 multiplied by anything is 0. Now, the second one, we have to take what is the sign to be taken for the second element. This is the minus sin alpha, minus multiplied by sin alpha. Next, this you have to remove and this you have to remove. Now, you will get minus sin alpha into 0. So, 0 cos alpha minus cos alpha into sin beta. See how I have done, carefully watch. See, we have to eliminate this and this. Now, minus sin alpha into 0 minus cos of alpha into sin beta. Like that, next one is minus cos alpha. That is, here we have to use sin plus, but minus cos alpha is there. So, we have to multiply with the minus cos alpha. Minus cos alpha into, eliminate first row and third column. You will get a minus sin alpha into sin beta. That is plus sin alpha sin beta. Then minus of 0 multiplied by this one is 0. Now, let us expand this. This is sin alpha sin beta cos alpha. Here minus sign is there, sin alpha sin beta cos alpha. So, the value of this determinant is 0. The value of the determinant is 0. You can see is 0. Value of the determinant is sin alpha sin beta. This is plus and this is minus. So, it gets cancelled. The value is 0. Now, let us go to another question now. Expansion of example 6. Find the value of x for which determinant 3x x1 is equal to determinant 3 2 4 1, 3 2 4 1. Okay, this is a simple question. now what you have to do is, you have to find the value of this determinant LHS and RHS, equate it, then we get 3 into 1 minus x square is equal to 3 into 1 minus 8. So, here you get x square is equal to 8 or x is equal to, you can write that as plus or minus. Whenever square is there, we have to take plus or minus sign for taking the value of x. X is equal to plus or minus root 2, 2 root 2. Now, we will go to the first exercise problem. First exercise, that is 4.1. Let us take the first question in that. Evaluate determinant. Evaluate the determinant 2, 4 minus 5 minus 1. So, evaluate the determinant. Directly we can do it. How to multiply? Principal diagonal elements. This is minus 2 minus 5 into 4 is minus 20. See, this is the product of the principal diagonal element, product of the secondary diagonal element, subtract it. Now, what is the answer? This is 18 plus 20 minus 2, which is 18. Now, the second question is determinant cos theta minus sin theta cos theta. How to expand this determinant? Cos theta multiplied by cos theta is cos square theta, minus of sin theta into minus sin theta is minus sin square theta. So, what is the value? You know trigonometry, cos square theta plus sin square theta, which is 1. The value of this determinant is 1. Now, let us take another one, x square minus x plus 1 first element, x minus 1 second element, then we get x plus 1, x plus 1. So, how to expand this? X square minus x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 1 minus, when you multiply this x plus 1 into x minus 1, we get x square minus 1. Now, let us multiply this x square, that is x cube minus x square plus x square minus x plus 1 minus x square plus 1. Now, if possible, cancel the terms and write the answers. Minus x square plus x square plus x minus x, both cancels. Now, what is the answer for this? X cube minus x square plus 2. X cube minus x square plus 2. So, now we have done second order determinant expansions, quite a problem. So, 5 or 6 problems we have done, practice and again learn this. Now, next one is third question. If matrix A is equal to 1, 2, 4, 2, show that then determinant of 2A is equal to 4 into determinant of A. So, one problem already we have done in this. First, you have to find determinant of A. Determinant of A is 1, 2, 4, 2. This is 1 into 2 minus 8 minus 6. Now, what is determinant of 2A? What is 2A first? 2A all elements we have to multiply. So 2, 4, 8, 4. Multiply this matrix by 2, 2, 4, 8, 4. Okay. Now, what is determinant of 2a? Determinant of 2, 4, 8, 4, which is equal to 2 into 4, 8 minus 8 into 4, which is 32. The simplification of this is minus 24. So, determinant of 2a is equal to, we can write this as 4 into minus 6, 4 into determinant of a. So, this is the proof. Determinant of 2a is equal to 4 into minus 6, 4 into determinant of a. Let us take another question here. If a is equal to matrix 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 4, matrix 1, then show that determinant of 3a is equal to 27 into determinant of a. So, this problem is similar to this third question, but it is a third order determinant. Now, let us take determinant of a. Determinant of a is 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 4. So, how to get the value of this determinant? Expand it through column, the row 3. Row 3 is 2 zeros are there. So, how to expand this? 0 plus 0 plus 4. This sign is plus. Why? A 3, 3. Third row, third column, 3 plus 3, 6. 6 is an even number. So, we have to take plus. Plus 4 into 1 into 0. 1 minus 0, which is equal to 4. Okay. Now, let us take determinant 3a. Determinant of 3a, that is 3, 0, 3, 0, 3, 6, 0, 0, 12. 0, 0, 12. Now, this also expanded 0 plus 0 plus 12 into 9 minus 0, which is 108. 108 we can write it as 27 into 4, or we can write this as 27 into det A. So, det 3A is equal to 27 into det A. So, simple problems, first exercise. Next exercise will be properties of determinants we will be seeing. Now, we will see some more examples are there in the first exercise. We will see the determinants. So, they have given number of determinants in the fifth question. We have to evaluate it. You can see the first determinant here. Maximum number of 0 is in the second row. Therefore, expanding along 2, R2 means row 2. So, I will expand this. So, delta is equal to 0 plus 0, first element is 0, second element is 0. So, third element, what is the sign that we have to take? 2, 2, 4. So, here you will get minus 1 into. Now, eliminate the second row and third column, 2, 3. So, here 2, 3 means minus of minus 1, you will get plus 1. So, 3 into minus 5, that is minus 15. So, this is a minus of minus 3. So, what is the answer for this? So, minus 15 plus 3. So, this is minus 12. Minus 12 is the answer. So, here the sign is plus sign, this is plus sign, this is minus sign, minus, plus and minus we have to take. Now, let us expand the second problem here. So, delta is equal to here plus 3 into 1 plus 6, that is minus 6. When you multiply with the minus sign, it will become plus 6. Here we have to take minus sign, here plus, here minus, here plus. So, minus of minus this one is 4. So, after that eliminate first row and this. So, you have to take this elements, product of these elements 1 plus 4. So, you get 2 into 2 minus 4, it becomes plus 4. Next, you take this, it is plus sign 5 into, eliminate this. So, 1 into 3, 2 into 1, that is 3 minus 2. So, this is equal to 3 into 7, 21, 20 plus 5. So, that is equal to 46. So, this is the expansion of the determinant 3 minus 4, 5. So, I am expanding it through first row. Like that here, the third question, expanding through R1, we get delta is equal to, first element is 0. Here we have to take minus sign, minus 1 into. So, eliminate this, minus 1 into 0 is 0. So, it is plus 6, which is minus 6 it becomes. So, you multiply this, you will get plus 6, but minus sign we are subtracting it. So, we get a minus sign. Next, plus 2 into, here 2, 2 into, multiply this minus 3 and 0, minus 3 minus 0. Now, this becomes 6 minus 6. So, its value is 0. The value of this determinant is 0. Let us take the other one. We can expand through where 0 is there, second row, expanding along R2, 0. So, for this plus minus. So, next one is plus 2 into. So, eliminate these rows. So, 2 into 0, 0 plus 6. Here plus sign only we have to take. So, minus 1. So, here minus sign is there. So, you take plus 1, and 2 into minus 5, 3 into minus 1, 2 into minus 5, 2 into minus 5, minus 10, 3 into minus 2, minus 6, but you have to take plus 6. So, this is 12 minus 4, which is equal to 8. So, 3 determinants, they have 4 determinants they have given for practice, expansion. The number of books are there, you have to practice yourself to learn the how to determinant without making mistakes, we have to do it. Now, let us go to the 6th question here. If matrix A is equal to 1, 1 minus 2, 2, 1 minus 3, 5, 4, 9, matrix my 5, 4 minus 9, find A, determinant of A. So, this is also a similar question as 4, but they have given matrix. Matrix means what is the determinant? Determinant is that A is equal to, we put only vertical lines. So, if we use square bracket, we will put 0. It is not determinant, it is a matrix. So, we will put 0 marks there. So, now you will get like this. vertical lines we have to enclose. Now, which row we can expand? First row itself, let us expand. For first row, what are the sign? Plus, minus, plus, plus, minus, plus. Now, 1 into, eliminate this row 1 and column 1. You get minus sign by multiplying these two. And then, when you multiply these two, minus 12, but you have to subtract it, so it is plus 12. Now, here the second element is minus 1. Minus 1 into, see, eliminate this and this row. You get to take minus 2 into minus 9, which is minus 18. 5 into minus 3, minus 15, but you have to subtract it, so it is plus 15. Now, here minus 2. Minus 2 into, eliminate row 1 and column 3. 2 into 4, 8. Minus 5 into 1, minus 5. Now, let us simplify this. You get 3 plus 3 minus 6. So, the value of the determinant is 0. Minus 3, 3 plus 3, 6. 6 minus 6, it is 0. Now, let us go to the another question, which is the seventh one. Find the value of x. Find the value of x if, first question, determinant 2, 4, 5, 1 is equal to determinant 2x 4, 6, x. So, unknown value x we have to calculate. LHS is one determinant, RHS is another determinant. What is the value in the LHS? 2 minus 20, which is equal to 2x square minus 24. 2x square, 24 is there, minus sign you have to take, 2x square minus 24. What is the value of this? 2x square is equal to 6. This implies x square is equal to 3. That implies x is equal to plus or minus root 3. So, if you take plus or minus root 3, both equation is satisfied. The value of unknown x is plus or minus root 3. You will see one more problem here, that is second one. Find the value of x. Determinant 2, 3, 4, 5, which is equal to x, 3, 2x, 5. Okay. Now, how to find the value of this x value? 10 minus 12 is equal to 5x minus 6x minus 2 is equal to minus 6. The value. So, very simple. How we are expanding the determinant, you see, 10 minus 12, 5x minus 3x, 5x minus 3x. So, 12, 5x minus x is to 2. Eighth question, let us see last question in this exercise. If determinant x to 18x is equal to 6 to 18, 6. So, it is very simple. The answer is x is equal to 6, x is equal to 6. If you put 6, 6 in this place, both the determinants become equal. So, by identifying, we will be able to, some general knowledge is there, we can find out that the answer is 6 itself. Now, I will expand it, x square minus 6x square, multiply x and x, principal diagonal elements minus the principal secondary diagonal elements. Here what? Minus 36. this is 0. So, x square is equal to 36. X is equal to, we can take plus 6 or minus 6. So, this is the answer. This complete the first exercise. Next, we will go to the next chapter, which is properties of determinants.